Thank you very much for inviting me here to this really impressive conference. I will talk today about cold atmospheric plasmas from space research to Earth medicine. But start, where can we find a plasma? 99% of the known matter in the universe is a plasma. For example, our sun is a very wonderful and hot plasma. But we also have plasmas on Earth. So here you can see the northern lights, the aurora borealis, or if lightning occurs on Earth, it ionizes the surrounding air and produces a plasma. So what exactly is a plasma? You all know the different states of matter, starting from solid. If you put energy into that system, you get a liquid. If you increase the temperature further, you get a molecular and then an atomic gas. And if you put energy into that system, the atoms are separated into electrons and ions, and you produce a plasma. So a plasma is the fourth state of matter. It's a partially or even fully ionized gas, and it's usually very hot.
I state and maintain that those concepts and interpretations of science, which are still based today on Aristotelian logic, have a certain purpose, but that is defined by a statement as that a spade is a spade or a fine chisel is a fine chisel. But these concepts are inadequate for a complete understanding of the real nature of the world.
How is it possible, Mr. Foster, that you as an individual can work out these theories when all the other established scientists have computers and all the money of governments behind them, and yet they apparently can't?
Well, I do not claim at all that it is due to my own intellect or to my own penetration. I have been deeply interested from early youth in the real nature of the world, and I held my own views and ideas. But many years ago, about 14 years ago, when I was challenging one of the fundamental conventional principles of science, I had a definite inspiration, not knowledge as such, but an indication and a guidance which I followed, on which I worked very hard and to evolve into a new structure of understanding.
Inspirations are related to thoughts of genius. Do you think or consider yourself to be a genius?
No. I consider myself to be an ordinary, humble person who wants to serve mankind with what man has striven for from the beginning of consciousness, with truth and understanding of the world.
Well, now, one thing, you have a theory about the moon, and we expect to be able to get observable facts about the moon fairly soon. What is your theory?
Well, it is by now rather more than a theory. 10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is a plasma phenomenon, a cosmic plasma, and that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958, and the situation now is coming close to a complete confirmation.
What will be the result if you're proved to be correct in your theories?
The result will be profound and decisive, because it will give proof that a complete reinvestigation of the laws of nature is necessary. Because if the moon is a plasma, no man will ever land on it. The soft landing attempts will all fail. That means that the mass of the moon is less, far less than is currently assumed. It's in a different state of energy, and it has far less mass. That means there is no more explanation for the tides. If the moon, for example, had only a thousandth part of its current mass, then the tides would only be 2 inches high under conventional theories instead of sometimes 14 feet. And that means that if it is proved that the moon is a plasma, then all gravitational theories are out, and a new concept of the cosmos and of its laws has to be evolved.
Are you recording?
Yep.
Okay. See, the moon is right over there. It's full as heck right now. You can zoom in on that. And we're gonna test temperatures on one side of a car to another side of a car. And we're gonna do it on 2 different cars. And the wind isn't even a factor right now. It's not even blowing. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. So this is a thermometer, and it's reading 59 degrees. This is the Moonlight. We'll get out of the way of the Moonlight. 62 degrees, and this is in the moonlight.
Hold on.
60, wow, 60 degrees.
Okay, I gotta keep it right here to see it.
59 degrees. Now we're going to move over to the other side of the car where the moon is not on. We're just moving. And we're going to try this again here. And it's now reading 65 degrees.
Okay, now just move the laser up.
And I'm moving the
top.
laser to where the moonlight is shining. And it rapidly drops.
Okay, move it back down.
I'm going to move it back down here. Goes back up.
Jump back up.
65 degrees. I'm back on the hood where the moon is shining. It's almost a 10-degree change. And we're going to do this on another car over here. We're going to go out of the moonlight. It's a dark car.
Moon's there.
It's a dark car. This is out of the moonlight. 66.6 degrees. We're going to move it into the moonlight slowly. And it's dropping dramatically. Same kind of paint on both the hood, or the trunk, and the side of the car. 55.8 in the moonlight. Moving back to the side. Jumps up to 66 degrees.
Yep.
That's proof that the moon is a cooling influence to us.
It's a cooling light.
It's a cooling light, not a heat light. 55 degrees in the moonlight. 65 degrees out of the moonlight.
10-degree difference.
10-degree difference.
Do the next car here.
Another car, we got silver paint. We had white paint, now we had darker paint, now we have silver paint. And here we go again. You can see it, folks.
Let me see if I can get the moon in there when you're doing it. Okay, the moon's right
Can
there.
you see it?
So this side of the car is out of the moonlight.
Can you see it?
Yep, 65.
And then we're going to move it up on top of the hood. It goes down to 58 degrees. 50. Oh,
Well, you're moving it.
there we go. Silver paint. 59 degrees. 58 degrees in the moonlight.
Yep.
Now we're moving in the moon, out of the moonlight, 64, 65 degrees. The moon is a cooling light.
Yeah.
Proof right here, guys. 63 degrees out of the moonlight.
Yeah.
58 degrees in the moonlight.
Yep.
56.
One more time, bring it back
Bring
down.
it back down again, out of the moonlight.
Yep.
That's proof. Proof that the moon is a cooling light. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Have a good one.